Hi, welcome to 100% LCFC TV. Alan, great to join us.
Hello, Phil. How are you?
I'm really good. It's not a bad place to be, is it, when you're sat joint top of the league? It's hard to be downbeat after that.
It's absolutely fantastic, Phil, and especially the manner in which we've done it, and of course Jamie breaking the record, and it was a fantastic place to be. It is most weeks, but it's something really special about the KP Stadium on Saturday, and yeah, I've still got that lovely feeling now.
You were sat in SK1, weren't you?
Which
was just on the fringes of the Cop.
Yeah.
So that was quite special down that end, I assume, for you.
It was very different, a different angle to see the pitch.
Yeah. Were you quite low down as well?
We were quite low down.
Yeah.
The story that I've got, but what actually happened was we'd been moved. We had to go in SK1, but we were way up in the gods.
Yeah.
And these two lovely ladies, Imogen was the daughter, Catherine was the mum, said, look, we'll swap our season tickets with you. We'll go and sit higher up. You can sit here and watch the game. What a lovely thing. What a lovely thing to do. And thank you very much if you're watching this, which I'm quite sure you are.
Hopefully they are.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Youngy, in the I sit in the family stand with all the kids, take my kids down there. I'll tell you what, when the ball came from Fuchs to Vardy, didn't realise at the time what a great ball it was from Fuchs, but when Vardy, we weren't expecting him to smash it in, but smash it in he did. I tell you what, I don't think it's been a long time since the whole place was going mental. Absolutely jumping around behind the goal.
Well, I think everybody, even now, Phil,
was so exciting.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the build-up to the goal was fantastic. It was under 10 seconds. A corner taken. Kasper gets it. Fuchs already sees the run wide right. He's a left back. Sees the run right wing. Ball out from Kasper. Jamie makes his run across the defenders. Beautiful weighted pass from Fuchs in the back of the net, Jamie. How long did it take? 8, 9, 10 seconds. A fabulous team goal. A great team goal. But some really, really intelligent football.
I turned to my kids at about 35, 40 minutes gone by, just before Man U scored, to be fair, and I said, this is the pinnacle of your Leicester City supporting lives. It certainly was mine, in a way, that we were joint top. Jamie Vardy's just smashed in the ball, become the all-time Premier League record. I know he's got the all-time top division record to go to. Yeah. That really was, at that point, it doesn't really get any better than that. And the people I felt sorry for were the two blokes who were behind me, who went down to get a pie and missed Jamie Vardy scoring.
They never did.
They did. And they came back up in their faces. They were like, they missed all the excitement.
Well, I hope they've seen it later on the television. That's one of the most the worst pie you've ever bought in your life.
They were gutted. And then they went back down 5 minutes before half-time to get a beer. And they missed the Man U goal as well. So,
well, why did they bother going?
I told them to sit still.
Aye. I'll go and get it for you.
Yeah.
But no, it was a tremendous occasion. I think people are still, even this day, Wednesday, they'll still be full of it. They'll still be at work telling their colleagues. And did you see Jamie? Jamie is all over the newspapers and all over the media, social media and everything. What we've got to remember is we've got a game Saturday.
Yeah,
we've got another game. Swansea away. It's going to be tricky anyway. But given the circumstances of the club at the moment and the position they're in the Premiership, the manager's under a wee bit of pressure too, so there'll be a wee bit of unrest there, or there might be a bit of a wounded animal, so we've got to be very careful.
It feels a bit unfair what Gary Monk's pressure he's under for the last couple of seasons, what he's delivered for Swansea. I mean, it seems like you are only as good as the last couple of matches.
You can't use the word fair in football anymore. No. There's the only thing guaranteed when a manager signs a contract, the only thing that he's guaranteed is the sack. Yeah. That is football. That's the animal that football is. So Gary Monk, he's managed to do quite well at Swansea, to be perfectly fair. But it's the same. It's not just because he's young. It's not a wee bit inexperienced, etc. It's because ultimately the players aren't good enough.
Are you expecting a Leicester win on Saturday, Alan?
I am. Yes, I would like to go for a 2-1 win. I would like to see Mark Albrighton getting amongst the goals. Would you take a draw, away from home? Possibly, but we've just drawn the last one at home, so we need to win this next one.
Yeah, I mean, are you expecting to change the shape of the team a wee bit again for an away game? He seems to be just slightly playing with not necessarily the personnel so much, although Ujo's come in, Ujo's come out, Okazaki's come in. Do you think there might be a slight switch round for Saturday?
Well, there may well be. He'll maybe look at their team as well and see, because we're a wee bit vulnerable at corners and set pieces.
We were
because
against Man U, weren't we?
we're not the tallest of teams. We're not the biggest. So he may bring somebody in there to try and combat that. Looking at the Swansea side, have they got a goal threat from free kicks, corners? How do we deal with it? We've got to deal with it a wee bit better, because we will lose goals from set pieces if we're not careful, and ultimately he'll lose us the game. I don't think he'll change too much, so Phil. It's the old saying, isn't it? If it's not broken, don't mend it.
No, so a real game to look forward to. Alan, with the magic of camera wizardry, you're going to see me disappear instantly, and I'm going to be replaced by somebody from Brazil. Okay, so...
Here he goes, folks. I know.
It was a
like
Scooby-Doo moment.
Plugged them into the mains.
So you need to shimmer it.
Are you off?
Yeah, I'm going, mate. Yeah.
Yep.
No more shimmer.
No more shimmer.
Yeah, more shimmer.
More shimmer.
Yeah, that's magic.
Hello. It's not Pele, by the way. It's Veezee.
Veezee has come all the way from Brazil, people. Originally from Bristol. He's been over in Brazil now for 20 odd years. But he said, we think he's coming back. Big Leicester City fan. He was at the game against Manchester United on Saturday. So, Veezee, what did you think to that?
Well, great first half. Played really well.
I think somebody's just broke a plate in the background.
I think that was Morgan.
Never mind.
Okay. No, it was great first half, wasn't it? Great first half. We dominated, played really well, very impressive. And of course, that soft at the corner was disappointing.
Yeah, I think it was disappointing. Personally, I thought Kasper might have come for it. Okazaki and Schweinsteiger having a battle from the edge of the box into the 6-yard box. Referees gives nothing. He could have given it either way. But in the end, probably a draw was about right.
Well, I mean, I think everybody was there for the Vardy goal that happened. And it was brilliant, wasn't it? I mean, the atmosphere was like an FA Cup final, almost. Everybody was buzzing before the game. All the bars around the ground, people were singing, dancing in the bars. I mean, there was certainly
an amazing atmosphere on the terraces. You could feel it. It was when Jamie's goal went in.
Amazing, wasn't it?
I usually jump around and act like a bit of an idiot, but I just sat and tried to take it all in. What has the lad just achieved? How unbelievably wonderful this is. Just how great an achievement is this? And I still think folks are still thinking it now, Veezee.
Oh, I didn't take it in at all. I jumped up and down like a madman. Me, SK1, the whole cop, which was great, by the way. Union FS boys doing a great job in there with the singing. It's brilliant. So
the whole game, I know. The whole mosaic behind the goals and the big flag going round and everything. It was like a European night.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be more of them. I think European nights are going to be coming along at the end of this season, because I'm sure we are knocking on Europe's door.
I think we're going to make it. I think we are.
Will you be here for them?
Well, I'm here till February, so...
Well, that means you won't be.
Won't be here for the European.
Will you fly over if we get Real Madrid at home?
I tell you what, if we're... Yes, I saw Real Madrid play Leicester a few years ago, actually.
Did you?
Well,
you did, yeah, didn't it? Yeah.
That what was it called? Pre-season.
Pre-season friendly, yeah.
I saw that.
They were only mucking about.
Yeah, Dyer scored, though, didn't he?
They were having a little stroll then. But hey, we joke about it, but it could become a reality. You know, you never know. Your AC Milan, your Borussia Dortmund, your Barcelona's.
Athletic Madrid again.
Well, I think it can happen. I'm pretty sure it will. But the big thing is, Saturday, Swansea away.
Be there.
3 points. And I believe you've got a little bit of a task, Veezee.
Well, I'm now the official 100% LCFC pie taster. So I'm going around all the away games. I'm going to be testing the pies.
Are you doing this alone? You doing this alone? Or do you haven't?
Well, I've got my mate Pete Hill with me in all the games, so me and Pete will be testing the pies.
He likes a pie, does Pete, does he?
Like a pie,
he likes a pie.
Like a pie.
Right.
So we'll be doing
any preference?
Well, steak and kidney.
Steak and kidney, is that?
Are there any other pies?
Oh, Balky pies and
right.
chicken pies and
Yeah,
chicken and
that's
mushroom pies and
I'm a steak kidney man myself.
and peppered steak pies and
What they got in Swansea, leek pie, was it? I think.
probably.
Yeah.
Well, there you go then. Veezee off to Swansea on Saturday, trying out the pies and coming back with 3 points.
3 points, defo.
There you go.